Hey dudes and dudettes, welcome back once again to our Digimon Let's Play. Hope everybody's doing wonderful as always. We are here back in Jijimon's Love Shack of Dreams, and we have a couple of storyline progression shit to get done with before we kick off this episode. So, if you guys are interested in finding out what it is that we're going to be doing now that we've rescued Kota, we've rescued Himari, and we've done all that good stuff, we're going to speak to Miri, the hologram with the boobs in the briefcase or whatever it is that she's holding as a laptop or whatever. We're going to talk to her in just a minute. We're going to find out what we're going to be up to in this episode and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I guess our next episode starts right now. Let's go. Alright, Jijimon, my friend, my hairy little compadre, what is up? Hey Wolfie, perfect timing. So again, this kind of cutscene, guys, is taken off directly, assuming that we took the portal back from Modcape to Jijimon's house. Obviously, we never done that, but I don't think it matters too much. Hopefully, the portal in Modcape will disappear, even though we didn't take it. We actually autopiloted back to the city. Interesting. There's a couple of things going on here. After we speak to Jijimon, obviously our guys also need fed today as well. They're still hungry from the end of the last episode when I was trying to rush to get back, so we will need to hit the meat farm up and collect a bunch of stuff as well. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm doing too much. But so here is Miri herself. What's up, friend? Long time no see. Things have finally recovered to the point where we can send and receive whole signals again, video signals. Thanks to all of you. I can't thank you enough. Still, I can't. Thanks to you, I still can't thank you enough. Still, I can't maintain this for long. Apologies, but let me get straight to the point. First, about the changes to the digital world. As you are aware, all of it stems from the spread of the BH program. Changes in one world can sometimes ripple outwards and affect other worlds, blah blah blah. The BH program trapped me, and I almost ceased to exist altogether. Well, that would have been a massive shame, because we need you to help us in this game and in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory and all that jazz. But anyways, as I was trying to shake things up, I happened to access the digital world's own self-purification function. Within the process, I discovered a way to digitize humans from the real world and draw them into the digital world. I see. So it was like what happened to me before. Again, another throwback to when Mamio was in Digimon World 1. It's nice, I like when they do this. It's an emergency measure that the digital world can take in times of crisis. Yes, says Miri. So the fact that we were summoned here was... yes, it was the will of the digital world. So there's not really anyone to blame for us getting sucked into the digital world. You know, there's nobody we can turn around and be like, you did this. You made us miss free burrito days on Tuesdays at Burrito Land. I just made that up. This is the will of the digital world. Guess our connection from the tournament back in the 5th grade was just coincidence then. The fact that I'm even able to connect and speak with you is due to your ability to resist the effects of the crisis. But it seems that our only hope against the BH program is for you and Digimon to combine forces. That's right, we've been pulling our weight too. I hadn't told you yet about this, Wolfie, so we've got a bit of a development here. What's happening? What with everything that happened with Himari and Kota, I realised my prototype might be more useful than I thought. So we did see a bit of an indication of that the last time we were dealing with Kota and all of his shit. It looked like Mamio went through a little brain trigger where it was like, ah, so that's happening. I threw together a new one and gave it to Taomon. So I don't know how quickly Mamio is able to build a BH antivirus program, but apparently he can do it fucking rapid because we've just literally came from the Kota problem like fucking 10 minutes ago. So... anyways, apparently threw together a new one. Maybe did that before, I don't know. That test data was quite useful. An unexpected benefit of Kota and Himari's episodes, perhaps. So I feel that line should have been episodes, shall we say. Full stop. But anyways, you're welcome. So Himari and Kota are standing here looking a bit sheepish, being like, yeah, we kind of kicked off, but it worked out. It looks like this world chose its helpers well when it summoned you. Only problem left is, how do we spread the antivirus program throughout the entirety of the digital world? So Jijimon says that we should use the underground cables. If we transmit the antivirus program from the server tower, it ought to spread everywhere, no problem. The server tower, could that be in the server desert perhaps? Interesting. The digital world's network isn't functioning properly right now though. I suspect that a critical cable may have suffered some damage during the Wizardmon rampage. Okay? So we're getting a lot of dialogue telling us why and why these plans might or might not work. Honestly, it's not that exciting, but we have to kind of follow what's going on so that we know where we're going and why we're going there. Guess we've just got to tackle one problem at a time, isn't that right, Wolfie? I like how Mamio always kind of includes us. He's always like putting his arm around us like we're two of the bros. This is a horrible noise, so I'm going to click through this. I gathered information as well. I may not be able to operate freely. Just send a Digimail. Oh god, we certainly will. Saying F you, bitch. I mean, thanks, Miri. Love you lots. Take care. Look after us. Call Jijimon. So this is obviously all of our nonsense. Yeah, I was saying there, like, Mamio always kind of includes us. I feel like he's looking around at the people he's got in the digital world, right? And he's like, so we've got a hairy man called Jijimon, we've got Lush with our Numamon who is absolutely useless, we've got Koto who flips out all the time, Hamari, you can be alright, but most of the time you're pretty much a dumbass. And then he looks at us, and we're just going around with our 2 megas, we're doing all the work, we're saving people left and right, and he's like, this is the only guy that I like. That's why he's doing that. But anyways, you're back, Wolfie, and I have good news. As always, we get a little update on who's been recruited to the city. Zudomon is in the builder, but where is his hammer? I don't know why you would say that, but Hagudamon has come back to Floatia as well. He's also gone to the builder, so... wait. Oh, Gardramon. I thought I said Gumdramon. I was like, we've already spoke about Gumdramon, but it's Gardramon. Apparently, Gardramon has went to make an item lab, which is very interesting. And our prosperity is now 58. Now, our guys are still hungry, as I mentioned a minute ago. So... oh, wait a minute. Can we not actually acquire more food just now? Let me see. Let me have a look. What's up? Oh, God. Oh, God. Right, okay. Interesting. Let's go across to the builder. Hopefully we've got some snacks in here that we can buy. I don't think we can buy meat from Tentamon. I don't think. Let's withdraw some stuff. These guys are going to ping all through this as I find things to eat, but you know, it doesn't matter. I don't really want to eat the hunks of meat. Let's take 3 out, just as an easy thing, and I really don't want to eat my Digi Arowana or any of this stuff. I mean, the Duty Fruit, the Dozy Fruit, Asnut, yeah, this can all... oh, there's best meat as well. We're collecting that though. Alright, let's see if this will keep the guys happy for now. Unfortunately, we ate a bunch of stuff off screen yesterday. Our guys, both the weight of our Digimon is, like, they're massive. So, yeah, I'm going to try and, yeah, that's completely full. And is that going to work as well? Alright, cool. So we didn't actually need to kind of withdraw the acorns and shit, which is a bit of a pain in all honesty. But yeah, I'm going to stick some of this back in here. Oh, we got an attack booster. Was that from the battle with the Black Agamon? I don't know. Orange banana we can sell. Baby strawberry, deluxe mushroom. You definitely need to go in. You need to go in. You need to go in. Blah, blah, blah. Orange banana we can sell as well. Alright, cool. Interesting. So, a lot of shit has went down, guys. Miri's asking us to come back to town. Taomon's asking us... wait a minute. Alright, okay, so... basically, after the whole cutscene, we've been given orders to continue to go out, I guess, and recruit Digimon and all that stuff. But we also have a new update, because our prosperity is naturally quite high anyway. So there is a bunch of stuff we can be doing today before the day ends. Let's start by going around and checking out all of our new Digimon, because as far as I'm aware, you guys haven't seen any of this stuff yet. First of all, I think that when we go out here, we are going to see an upgrade animation, I believe. Yeah, we will. Alright, awesome. Not as cool at night time, but the reason we are getting this cutscene, guys, is because we upgraded our Digivolution Dojo, as you guys probably remember. But then also, in addition to this, we now have our lab queue, or labo, I guess, for laboratory, sitting in front of us. The lab queue, what the fuck? We have this building, which never existed before. So obviously we've got our dojo, as always, our Digivolution Dojo, or our training gym and our dojo, which I can show you guys actually because it's now been upgraded inside. The only difference that kind of triggers the upgraded dojo, like that lets you visually see its upgrade, is this line on the floor. See this big neon line that we're walking on? That appears. That's the only upgrade I think that you guys see. But anyways, let's have a look in here. Because as I said, this building did not exist up until mere moments ago. And it is because of this little machine fella over here. Let's talk to Gardramon. What's up, bro? I'm researching items here. You might find these useful. Can you help me out? So let's click on them again. Give it a try. And here we can get basically... Gardramon's got a really cool function in this game where we can bring him smaller shitty items and he will combine them together to make one big item. So let's say we want a large recovery disc. He's going to tell us that he needs 5 medium recoveries in order to do that. Now, we're obviously going to say yes to this because, I mean, why not? I mean, 5 medium recoveries actually heals you for, it'll be like 1 times 1.5k, I think. Whereas a large recovery, in fact, let's actually just have a quick peek at this. I promise I won't do quick maths on screen because that's just going to make me look silly. But yeah, so he wants 5 of these, which would add up to 7. It would add up to, yeah, 7.5. Is that right? Whereas a large recovery only gives you 5. So I don't know how they make that sensible. I guess, I don't know. At least you're able to throw these in quicker succession. So I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but anyways. So if we want, we can come in here and mix other things. I mean, something that would be... I mean, let's look at the list real quickly. A full recovery disc, a super regen disc, make medicine. So there's a lot of things we can do here. The large recovery MP discs would be pretty useful, so let's do this as well. Please combine these items. If I was to do this in bulk, guys, I would make sure to do it off screen so you guys wouldn't have to see it. I'm just kind of showing you guys what it's like in the beginning. Let's make a large double disc. Can we do that? What do we need for this? 3 medium recovery discs and 3 medium MP discs. I think we can do that. Please combine them. And luckily there is no like waiting period or anything like that. So we collect a couple of discs there. Honestly, I feel like it doesn't really work out, but in terms of like battle timing, it does make things a little bit easier. So it's about to pop into the new day, so let's head down here into the entertainment district. We're going to run through, pick up anything that we have from Gardramon, and then we are going to visit the meat farm down to our left. So wait, what on earth was that? Holy shit. That looked like a big item booster. Let's have a look. Forgive me for this, guys. A utility booster S. Greatly increases range of attack and defense. Cool. Pretty sweet. So thanks for that, Gardramon. I wonder if we could sell that or if we're going to keep it. I don't know, but let's send this guy on another intermediate course. Or intermediate course. For some reason we can't walk down these steps to the food area. Oh, I know why. It's because that big, you see up in the top left hand corner of the map, there's that kind of rocky cliffside area. Because we haven't developed that yet, we can't connect down here, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time it doesn't matter. We are going to collect our food for the day very, very quickly. Apparently we can't. Why can't I connect? I don't even know what's going on. Okay, interesting. Let's apparently these guys won't give us food yet, even though it's past midnight. I don't know why. I came in here to go to sleep, but I've actually procced the fucking animation for the next part of the game, which is not intentional, but we're just going to go with it anyways. So here is Elle, and she says, Wolfie, you're back. Holy shit, I thought I was going to get a break at, like, talking over all this shit, but anyways. Yeah, let's find out what these guys are saying to it. Don't be a barnacle. A barnacle. Let Wolfie breathe. You're jealous? Me jealous? I have no idea what you're talking about, so we've got a bit of a feminine conflict here. Spirited as ever, I see, says Miri. Hey there, you, Miri, how's your work coming along? So again, guys, there's meant to be a gap. There's meant to be a gap between our cutscenes here and us going out and doing stuff, but because we've been recruiting Digimon left and right, we've been doing it quite rapidly, then obviously the game is like catching up a little bit. So we've conducted an investigation. We survived, or we surveyed the townsfolk. You do survive the townsfolk when you play Digimon games, because half of them are dumb shits, but anyways. We surveyed the townsfolk new and old. If we check our knowledge of Machine-Dramon appearances against your cable map, we should be able to refine our search for trouble spots, blah blah blah. I agree, let's get started. So it looks like these guys are hot on the Machine-Dramon, anti-Machine-Dramon front. We've got it. Look here, the main cable and the Machine-Dramon signs overlap perfectly. And the repair kit? It's ready. Here you go, Wolfie. Wait, why are we the carrier? I guess we're the main field agent at this point. The spot in need of repair is within Faulty Ex Machina. Good luck, Wolfie. We're counting on you. Alright, bruh. So with that, a very quick bunch of dialogue, which I am always happy with. And here we are. We can finally go to sleep here and relax a little bit. Awesome. Let's do this very, very quickly. And it will be a new day where we will be able to collect a bunch of stuff, hopefully. Now, I am kind of worried, guys, because our 2 megas have been around for quite a while now. I don't know exactly how long they've got left, but if we take a peek at their ages, they are 20 and 19 respectively. The reason they need fed all the time is because their weight is like 144. I don't know if your weight has a direct correlation to how much food you need. I don't know if the game is that clever, but it feels like we need to feed these guys a lot more than we usually do. Now, they are mega, so they are big Digimon, so I guess in that sense it makes sense, but we harvest our meat, thankfully, which means we can now feed these dudes. Now, I'm pretty sure that Joe needs juice. Come on, game. There we go. Joe needs juice to make him happy. and we don't really have any on us right now. I think we had some in the bank, but do we have any happy apples or anything like that? I don't know. We're going to just collect all our stuff here. We've got a Cloudy Orange from Lilymon. And Vegemon, what you got for... Oh, colourful meat. Interesting. Let's have a look at that. Sometimes this game gives me items that I'm just like, have I ever seen this before? Colourful, magical, and transcendent in flavour. Normally when you get something as kind of good as this by the game, like if it describes it in this kind of eccentric way, then normally you know that it's quite a good item. I guess it's going to boost like MP or something like that. Just a guess, but who knows. It might be a lot better than that, and I'm completely undervaluing how good it is, so I apologise if you guys are getting excited just now. But anyways, let's withdraw some stuff. I'm going to look and see if we have any juice left in our bank. I don't think we do, because we probably drank it all, which is a shame. Oh, I've got one hot water. Fantastic. Alright, that should be enough. Hopefully this will cheer Joe up a little bit more to stop him from being a grumpy little bitch. Let's see. Hot water. There we go. Happiness goes through the roof. That's fantastic. And we'll give you best meat as well, which I honestly didn't mean to do, but it's done now, so hehe, awkward. Let's deposit a bunch of our other stuff. Sorry guys, I'll probably skip this bit actually. Alright, that is that done, folks. Now, one thing we need to do is, first of all, let's get rid of our Digimon. Because we now have our... Oh, wow. So Miri's telling us to go back to Floatia Ex Machina. The section of cable needs repair is on the east shore of Floatia Ex Machina if you keep going from the mod ship. So, remember the area... That's interesting, guys. I've just... Okay, it's back. I hope that never happens again, but technical difficulties, I guess, on our end for the first time in the playthrough. My screen just turned off, so hopefully that doesn't happen again, especially in the middle of a battle. That would be awkward. Okay, I'm going to have a quick leaf around my cables, guys, so give me 1 second. So anyways, Mayday is telling us to go back to Floatia Ex Machina, and it is the area that we travelled to the last time via the mod ship area and mod cape and all that jazz, so yeah. That is the next part of our story. I don't know how quickly we'll be diving into that, because right now we have been rattling through the story very, very fast, and although it's not been, you know, super exciting, we have been doing quite a lot. In fact, let's have a quick check. Is our way? Yeah, we're still on chapter 2 technically, but our prosperity is 58, which is pretty good. Alright, let's chat to some of these new residents, because we have 3 new guys in here. Let's talk to Gumdramon first. Hey there, Wolfie. I'm loving these buildings. All kinds of buildings are going up in the city, and the builder can upgrade them. It doesn't get better than that. The number of completely upgraded buildings increases. I'll give you something to celebrate, so go nuts. So I guess every time we upgrade, we then get an extra reward from Gumdramon here. Let's see if he'll give us something already. You're making those upgrades happen? If the number completely blah blah blah. Yeah, okay. Oh, I guess not. I guess he's not going to reward us just now. I don't know. Let's talk to Hagurumon next anyway. I was scouted by the builder. I retrieved both metal and wood. I shall work as best as I can. So let's click through this. I just told him to go and find something, so my bad guys. I don't know what we've sent him off to do, but there was an extra button there. And you can pick basically Hagurumon to go off and find metal, as he says. Let's talk to Zunamon, who takes up a large part of the builder area. Look at the size of him. Hey there, I'm not saying you're fat, Zunamon. I'm just saying, you know, that's a big hammer you've got. I wouldn't cross you at all. Anyways, hey there. This is a fun shop, be a good customer. I'll make my living searching for materials. I specialise in liquids and stones. So in the same way that Hagurumon pisses off to find metal, I'm pretty sure that Zunamon does the exact same. So let's have a look. We can do a liquid hunt or a stone hunt. I'm not sure what we need, so let's just send him off on a liquid hunt for now. And we can actually talk to Vmon while we're in here as well, because I think that the last upgrade we did was the dojo, and since then we haven't done anything. So let's have a look. So across the things, nothing jumps out at me. We can only really upgrade the Colosseum or the warehouse and the sender. Now I think it makes sense to actually upgrade the sender at this point. There are other things that I would love to upgrade first. What is this? The motivation of employees. Is that like the amount of stuff they bring back for you maybe? Or the quality of the materials that they bring back? I'm not sure. Alright, let's have a look. So I kind of want to upgrade the sender because it does make things a little bit cheaper, which is quite important. I would also like to upgrade Jijimon's house, but we need Digisand for that. Now, Digisand's actually not that hard to acquire. So we'll keep that in mind as well. The item shop, again, I'd love to upgrade you, but you are expensive. Hospital, not so important. Restaurant, stock market, I guess, could help us make money. But we haven't really touched on that. And obviously our fields, we need Digisap. So that's why I sent Zudamon to go away and look for water. Because if he can bring us back Digisap, we can get more fields, which would be ideal. Our dojo, not really that big of a deal because we don't need to upgrade that again. Digiacid for the lab, blah, blah, blah. I mean, yeah, guys. I'm going to upgrade the birder, or the sender it's called, Burjamon. We're going to upgrade him for just now. Now, the one thing kind of bothers me about upgrading the sender, and it's this. basically sometimes around the city when you upgrade things, right, the buildings kind of change, but I'm pretty sure the sender stays as this kind of small perch, which you know, is fine and stuff. It's not that big of a deal, but I thought it would have been really cool if the sender was like, you know, if it was able to change, if maybe, you know, similarly to Digimon World 1, not to compare to that all the time because I know that gets old, but you know how Borjamon had his little house? It would have been cool if, you know, he started off on the perch and then he upgraded to things like that, and then maybe it could become bigger. I don't know, just something I've always thought about. But anyways, let's talk to Tentamon and sell some things real quick because we have a bunch of garbage in here. I am going to hang on to the medicine now because too often we have travelled to a faraway land and then we run out of... Wait, did I just sell the orange banana? I thought I had more stuff to sell, that was my bad. Interesting. Okay, yeah, too often we've travelled too far and then we've got sick and then we have to come all the way back, so yeah. Let's buy some stuff here. How many large recoveries do we have? We have 9, let's buy one more. Large MP, we actually have none of you left. I guess we used a bunch. Let's spend some money here. And that's pretty much us for now. Okay, cool. Do we need to fix our tent? We may as well do that here. Why not? Alright guys, so now we need to decide what it is that we want to do with our time. Oh, my TV just cut out again. That's so awkward. Alright, I'm going to pause my game real quick. Why does that keep doing that? Alright, I'm just going to play on, fuck it. If in doubt, just fucking keep doing things. Hopefully my capture card doesn't explode, but you never know, that might be a possibility. I will really quickly run up here and show you guys something else. I should apologise guys, but this episode so far has not been too exciting. We have been doing a lot of dialogue and a lot of like city prep stuff. But we're just going to keep going for now. Graplemon says, Wolfie, we did it. The Digivolution blocks are now usable. If the dojo's progression chart in the dojo's progression chart, sorry, place the cursor over the Digimon whose Digivolution you want to stop and push X. So this is one of the most important upgrades in the game, I feel, because what this is going to let us do now is actually control our Digivolution. So I can't really show you it properly because we only have, if I show you guys real quick, we only have like these two things. You know, there's no way for me to explain it, but I will show you that in due course. Basically, we can now block off Digivolutions we don't want. So if we have two options that we can Digivolve into and we're aiming for one, we can tell, using the dojo, we can tell our Digimon to not Digivolve into the one we don't want, and therefore we can should be able to guarantee the Digimon that we want to transform into, which is really, really good. I think that for now, why don't we head back to Aguino Wastelands and kind of have a look at some stuff in here. We could go to Bonnie, in fact, let's go straight to Bonnie Resort. This is a massive use of our money, guys, but at the same time, there's a couple of things that we can do in Bonnie Resort that we need to kind of tie up, and I think that we should do it while we still have our megas. So, what I might do is we might end up nipping back through to the Palace of Thorns and having a look at that stuff, but first of all, I also want to do the Tsukimon quest. You know, the little guy who's waiting down there in the next to the water? I want to actually complete him just now as well, and maybe also explore some of the other parts of the Bonnie Resort, you know, because the Pinkstone House and stuff is up the top here, so that might be something that I want to do. So I'm going to head up here because we have 2 shopping lists out of 3 for Tsukimon, okay? I think we have shopping list 2 and we have shopping list 3. Now that means that we only need shopping list 1 in order to complete him. Now, you might be thinking, Jack, why are you prioritising Tsukimon? Because, funnily enough, when you actually complete Tsukimon's little objective, this mini kind of hide-and-seek quest where you find his items, he's one of these Digimon that doesn't actually join the city. He just gives you a reward. Now, I won't spoil what the reward is just now, but normally a lot of players probably won't prioritise him on their second playthrough because he doesn't increase the prosperity rating of the city. Boltmon here is still chilling. He's not going to change in the slightest, so yeah. Looks like we don't have to worry about him just now, which is kind of nice. We'll collect some blackwood here. Why not? We might need this for upgrades at some point. I really should be paying attention, guys, to the upgrades, the resources that we need to upgrade, but at the same time, don't really give a shit. We're just going to keep going. Yeah, there's one more building up the top of this area that we haven't been in yet, guys. And that's one of the areas that I want to look for the last shopping list. It's not in the graveyard. It's not in the Pinkstone House gardens or anything like that, so it's actually just around this corner up the top of the hill. Are you guys going to charge us? You are. Now, I think it's really easy to dodge you guys because you are really stupid, so hopefully you don't catch up to us, and hopefully Joe doesn't bash you into us either. One of the things about being in this area, I'm pretty sure, is that Crusademon does get ill, so that's something to kind of keep in mind. We do have medicine, but there is a chance that the medicine fails to recover and revive as well, which would suck. If we do end up fighting against some of the random Digimon here, it wouldn't be that bad of an it wouldn't be that bad because we actually do need money. In fact, do I want to fight you? Yeah, fuck it, let's fight you. Okay. This Greymon is level 31 and normally he would kick our ass, but I think we should be able to handle him. That being said, he is doing quite a lot of damage, which is kind of scary. Yeah, he's actually doing a lot of damage. Alright, interesting. We have a fight in our hands, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in a while. So what I'm going to do here is probably tell... I keep going into this stupid ass menu by accident. Let's throw a medium recovery at Crusadermon and try and get our... we might even have the EXE here. I didn't expect this. Interesting. Obviously, in order to be able to EXE, I need to be able to get Crusadermon's points up. So if I could try and tell you to behave yourself, Crusadermon, that would be great. Let's tell you to defend. And I think I actually have to throw a large recovery at her, believe it or not. Interesting. Alright guys, it looks like Bonnie Resort is still packing a punch, which is honestly kind of a good thing. Because otherwise the series would get boring as fuck. And although I don't want to take more damage than I have to right now, we should be able to handle this guy in just a second. Now, I don't want to waste... Is he changed? Was that... I don't know if he's attacking me or not. Yeah, he's still attacking Crusadermon. Greymon, guys. The Greymon fight. Little did we know that it was going to be tougher than half the bosses in the game. He is out of energy and HP, though. So, obviously, he does have big abilities on him, which is why he's doing so much damage. And we're very close to running out of energy ourselves, which is kind of annoying. Let's use 2 of our medium MPs, and that should be the fight over after this, I'm hoping. I don't actually know who's in the building that I want to go into, which is that doorway just behind the fight. Can I just tell you to use your powerful move once again, and hopefully that should be enough. There's a wombo combo. Can that hit, please? It did hit, but you're still alive. Wow, this Greymon is unstoppable. Can you... Yeah, thanks. Alright, awesome. Cool. Wow. Well, that was sweater than I intended it to be. We only get 275 money. We only get 275 bits for that fight. What? What? Alright, we get a bit of stamina points, which really doesn't make me feel better. And we get some Tamer XP as well, which is also not that great, but... Wow, okay, so, yeah. If we encounter that Greymon again, we're going to try and avoid him at all costs, because that dude was fucking... Oh, look, he wants to be part of the team. Come on, dude, no. You want to be part of the team? Oh, I see. So you kick her ass, and then you're like, yeah, let's hang. Let's hang, guys. Alright, I suppose we better let this guy escape. You were our prisoner. Let's talk to Wizardmon, guys, because we have never spoken to this dude before. Find out what he's saying to it. Hey, you there. You came from the city, right? If so, maybe you'll listen to my request. We're all ears. I thought you'd say that. I used to live in the city, you know, but some things happened, so I set out on a magical quest. Okay. Now I'm about ready to head back, though. It's crazy out here. The thing is, I want you to tell Garurumon to head back to the city as well. We have a certain contract, the two of us, but for some reason I can't contact him. Will you relay the message? We definitely will. So we know where Garurumon is. He is chilling in the Aguino Wastelands, which is kind of cool. We can head back and talk to him, and hopefully that will be 2 more recruits to the city. And 2 more people that can help us when we go back. Let's take a peek in here. I'm not sure what's waiting for us on the other side of this doorway, so I'm actually going to just use some recovery items before we walk in here. Let's use some of our small recoveries because we have tons of these, so it makes sense to try and burn them. Sorry for the spam, guys. I know this is not that good on the eyes, especially if you've got epilepsy, but no, it is what it is. Okay, let's use some medium MPs as well. Top up on this shit. And we should be pretty much good to go. Alright. So we might end up running back. Oh my god, Lotmon's in here. Do we have any... Oh god, fuck. Okay, so it looks like the shopping list isn't even in here, so I came in here for no reason whatsoever, but, you know, we've got a double Lotmon battle. Let's see how we handle these guys. Now, they were marked in red by the game, so I don't know how hard they're going to hit, but it looks like they're hurting a lot, guys. Jesus. Alright, okay. Whoa, let's slow down the horse a little bit. These guys hit us twice and we take half our HP and damage. This is why this fight was suggested as being very, very hard and difficult. Now, we might have to EXE to get out of here. Let's see if we can get some abilities off. Get some order points. I don't want to take any more damage than I have to here, but it looks like we're taking a bunch. Garurumon is in a lot of pain now, which sucks. Let's throw a medium recovery at him. Try and keep him topped up. We should be able to dig our way out of this fight, guys. God, this is so stressful. We take a massive hit there. Garurumon, you're getting a large recovery, my friend. Wow, I didn't expect this at all. But anyways, we've almost got enough for our EXE fusion. I think we were probably going to have to use it. Maybe? Maybe? I really don't want to. I really don't want to. If we take any more damage, we're going to have to, though. Garurumon is currently in a state where he can't be controlled, so that's why I haven't done it already. Yeah, I really don't want to have to, but, you know, oh my god, can we do this? I didn't think the Lotmon were going to be this stressful, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to think in my mind where the first shopping list is, because I don't think it's actually in this area, which is very, very interesting. There you go. Just goes to show you guys that Bonnie Resort still has some tricks up its sleeve. I was talking about how we were all macho and stuff, but this area can fuck with you, I guess. We should keep an eye out for that in the future. But anyways, we are going to EXE, which is really embarrassing. Very embarrassing, but you know, it's either this or we burn all of our large recoveries, okay? We could have used a wombo, tried to take out one of them and then fought the other one, which might have been a strategy, but this is just a safe option. Now, I think that what will happen after we end this fight is that it's quite likely that our Joe is going to be injured. He was very low before we EXE'd, and in the past when we EXE, we actually got an injury, even though we form together, we EXE, and we get our HP back, but that doesn't mean that our Digimon won't be, I guess the game registers that Digimon in the state it was in before we fused, but EXE looks after us, keeps us safe, and we get very, very little money for this as well, and very little stats, which is honestly a big shame. But yeah, there's the injury from Joe, which really sucks. We do have a thing to harvest in here, so we may as well do that. Now, my problem, guys, is that when we step back outside, the Greymon that is waiting for us outside is actually going to be still there, and we don't have EXE to deal with that, so let's, there's a couple of things we could do. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to just make a decision, which is really not cool, but we did manage to accomplish a couple of things here, despite not having much to show for it. What I'm going to do is, oh my god, we do have an autopilot. Whew. That could have been really spicy. We're going to autopilot, guys, and we're going to transport back to the Thorn Palace in just a second to get Garurumon, because I don't fancy going outside and challenging the Greymon that was waiting for us. I know this isn't very exciting and stuff, but you know, it seems like the only safe play that we can dig our way out of here. So I'm going to heal up. And we actually don't have that much money, because despite the fact that these fights were requiring a lot of resources to be used, the stuff we were getting back for it really wasn't that great. So once I travel to the Rose Palace again, we're going to be pretty much broke. So even if I want to buy some more items right now, I don't even know if we can. Let's just feed meat to both our guys. That should make them happy. Alright, cool. Yeah, so Joe is he's very fucked up right now. Let's have a look at our items real quick. We have 5 large recovery discs. That should do us for the time being. We will heal a little bit when we're running anyway, so yeah. I guess right now, the second half of this ep is going to be kind of weird, guys. We are going to just do a couple of small, easy tasks. In this case, if we have enough money, actually, let me have a look. We've got 4,000 bits, which just takes us to the Aguino Wastelands. Now, this really sucks that we're having to use all our money, but I'm pretty sure we can get it back at some point soon anyway, so I'm just going to do this real quick, and we're going to acquire Garurumon. Now, I really wanted to go into the palace, and I wanted to show you guys a lot of the stuff in there, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that at this point. We don't have the items, and now we've lost our ability to fuse as well. So, one thing I could have done just now is actually picked up all the meat that we have in the bank that Galgamon wants, or Galmon, and we could have gave some of the stuff to him, you know, the meat and stuff. We could have probably recruited him just now, but I think what we will do is probably leave that for another time. We have no money to buy anything. Wow, I completely forgot about that. I've just had a thought, guys. I've just had a very uneasy thought. We don't have any more autopilots because I just used the last one. We can buy autopilots from here, right? Autopilots, 1,500. How much do we get from battling this Vegemon? Let's talk to Garurumon for now. What do you want with me, says Garurumon. Dude, why are you being so aggro? We just want to say hi. Wizardmon wants you to come back to the city. What, Wizardmon said that? We haven't talked in ages. This is a bit out of the blue. We travelled the world looking for magical ingredients together, and it was a blast. A bit hairy at times, though. Yeah, well, we know what hairy times feel like, because we just got trashed off to Lotmon hiding in a fucking cupboard in Bonnie Resort. So, yeah, it is what it is, mate. We can understand you. Do me a favour and keep this a secret from Wizardmon. Yeah, alright, I'm off to the city. And off he pops. So, that is yet another recruit. I think we have to take this fight, guys. I'm going to see how much money Vegemon actually gives us. I don't think it's going to be that much, but hopefully it is enough to let us afford an autopilot and head back to the city. I don't know if we need to travel back to the city straight away right now, but we are kind of lacking in our funds and we're kind of lacking in our resources, so I'm kind of nervous about what we can be doing. We might have to do a spot of fishing at some point off screen, or with you guys, I'm not sure. I'll try and save you guys from too much pain though. If the fishing's going to take me 10 minutes, I'm happy to do it with you guys, but if it's going to take me half an hour, that's not going to be a thing. So we get 550 bits from this fight, which is kind of shit, in all honesty, but it is enough. When we, if we battle a couple more of these Vegimon, we should be able to afford an autopilot, and then we will be able to travel back to the city whenever we want. So I'm going to do a couple battles off screen here, guys. Save you guys a bit of hassle, and I'll be back in just a little minute. So yeah, 2 secs. Alright guys, welcome back. That should have given us enough money. We fought one Vegimon on his own, and then we fought 2 Vegimon at once. So now when we visit this machine out here, we should be able to get an autopilot, which is quite important. Again, I don't know what our plans are right now if we're going to head back to the city straight away, because honestly we haven't really done much. I would love to run back up and try and speak to Wizardmon, because we're in this area anyway, but the thing is we have to get past that fucking past that blue Greymon again, which could be a pain in the arse. So I'm not really sure what I want to do. Why don't, I've got an idea. I'm going to buy one autopilot right now. I'm going to go up to the Greymon, right, and I'm going to try... that's not the way, Jack. What are you doing, you dumbass? I'm going to meet you guys at the Greymon. I'm going to try and get past them. And if it looks like it's going to get grim, we might end up just wasting our autopilot. But hopefully we can speak to Wizardmon as well. I guess time will tell. I'm going to see you guys in just a second for what will probably be a fun time, for want of a better word. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright guys, welcome back. This is it. Hopefully this shouldn't be too difficult, but you know, we only have like one shot of this, so hopefully if we can pull it off, that would be great. Now I'm going to use Joe and Sam to try and body block here, and in fact we should be okay as long as Sam doesn't catch up and shove him into us, which is a thing that might or might not happen. Alright, you know, I wasn't panicked. I was calm as a cucumber. We're fine, everybody's good. Alright, so let's harvest this and talk to Wizardmon. Mission accomplished. I think I'm not, like, Joe is not digging Bone Resort, and I'm not digging it anymore either. The place has kind of spooked me a little bit. It was kind of interesting because earlier on in the episode, or not this episode, but a couple of episodes ago, I was talking about how the difficulty curve used to be like this, and now it's like this, and then we go into a cottage in Bone Resort and get absolutely destroyed by 2 Lopmon. So, yeah, it is what it is. The game has still got some spice to it, so don't let that catch you out like it caught me out. But anyways, Wizardmon. It looks like he spoke to Garurumon. Wonder why I haven't heard from him yet. No matter, time to head back to the old city, I suppose. That Taomon's back too, isn't he? His Taoist arts and my sorcery, I wonder which one is more useful. I'll let you decide. Well, it depends what you can offer us right now, my friend, because as it stands, Taomon does very fucking little in terms of providing us with like actual goods and services. Obviously, he saves us with portals from time to time, so I guess that can't be ignored. But anyways, excuse me, let's take our last autopilot back to the city. And find out what these cats are up to. We might end up wrapping up our episode here, guys, after we talk to these dudes. But, yeah. You're back, Wolfie. I have good news. Garurumon has come back to Floatia. He said he was going to run around the central district. What good is that doing? With a question mark, dude, I don't know. Fuck knows. Wizardmon has come back to Floatia as well. He said he wanted to do research and practice magic. I hope things don't get too out of hand in the central district as well. So these dudes are going to be chilling together, and our prosperity is now at 61. And we get a tamer level up too, which is pretty cool. Now, I think, based on how old our Digimon are getting, I think some of the next upgrades that we need to pick are probably this one here, Big Life Booster, or it needs to be stats inherited at rebirth, which is this one here. Sorry for hiding. Yeah, I think we're going to go for Love Injection, guys. I have thought about this a little bit, and I'm just going to pick this now before I forget about it. Or if what could end up happening is I pick another one, and then we don't get another level up before our Digimon pass away. So I want to make sure we have that one just in case that happens anytime over the next few days. But anyways, what I think we'll do, guys, is actually wrap up our episode here, because it is kind of getting on a little bit. I know the second half of this episode, in fact, this episode as a whole was a bit funny. There was moments where obviously we were progressing the story at the start when we spoke to everybody in the house, and we obviously spoke to a bunch of our new residents and stuff. But then the whole shenanigans with getting to Wizardmon, fighting the blue Greymon, and then fighting the Lopmon inside, that was a bit stressful. So luckily we do actually manage to recruit Wizardmon, and because of that Garurumon, Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope to bring you back another more kind of organised episode tomorrow. Hopefully we will get round to doing some more stuff. We might go and visit Floatia Ex Machina. I'm going to make sure that we try and gather up some funds, because we're really running out of money. We're starting to like really get into this weird spot where we're strapped for cash again. Obviously because we have been spending a lot of money at the birds of transport, at the sender and stuff like that, and also a lot of these large recovery items are more expensive too now as well. So we are going to need to try and save up some money. We'll figure out how we're going to do that in tomorrow's episode and beyond. And yeah, until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye.